こんばんは。花です。今、花のストーリータイムです。今回も小崎優の日本びっくり辞典を読みましょう。最初に日本語から英語に訳しましょう。Hi, it's Hannah's story time, and we're continuing to read Kozaki Yuu's The Surprising Encyclopedia of Japan. And let's start off by translating from the Japanese into English. 本州は中部地方の石川県。Let's look at Ishikawa of the Chubu region. この章の語彙を少し一緒に勉強しましょう。Let's study a little bit of the vocabulary used in this chapter. ダントツ by far the best. 誇る proud. 叩く to strike. 伸ばす to lengthen or stretch. 厚さ the thickness. 降水量 the amount of precipitation. 湿度 the level of humidity. 保つ to keep or preserve. 静電気 static electricity. 加工 manufacturing. 焼ける to tear or wear. 防ぐ to defend against. 領地 territory or domain. 工芸 industrial arts. 読みましょう。日本の金箔 99% 作っている石川県。99% of Japan's gold leaf is made in Ishikawa. 伝統工芸が盛んな石川県でも全国でダントツの約 99% の生産量を誇るのが金箔だ。In Ishikawa, where traditional crafts prosper, they are proud of being by far the top producer of 99% of the whole country's gold leaf. 金箔は木の叩いて薄く伸ばしたもの。Gold leaf is gold that has been beaten and stretched thin. その厚さはなんと1万分の1ミリというから驚きの技術だ。Because the thickness is a surprising 1/10,000th millimeters, it is a form of artistry. 石川は年間降水量が多く、冬でも湿度が保たれている。Ishikawa gets a lot of rain in a year, and the humidity level also remains high in the winter. そのため、静電気が起こりにくい土地。Due to this, static electricity is harder to pass to the ground. 金箔のようにごく薄いに加工するものは静電気でバチとなると破けやすいんだけど、それが防げるんだ。With gold leaf, manufacturing it so extremely thin means a spark of static could tear it, so this protects against it. つまり石川県は金箔作りにぴったりの環境なんだよ。That is to say, Ishikawa has the perfect environment to make gold leaf. 金箔の技術は江戸時代に加賀藩の羽で発達した。The artistry of gold leaf was protected and developed by the Kaga clan in the Edo period. 石川県の情報もう一つ。One more thing to know about 石川。石川県の加賀藩の領地として栄えた。The domain of the Kaga clan flourished in Ishikawa. 藩将の前田家は美術工芸に力を入れたので、伝統工芸が盛んになったんだ。The head of the Maeda家put the effort into art and industrial arts, so they became prosperous with traditional industrial arts. 今週も関東地方の茨城県。Let's also look at Ibaraki of the Kanto region. この章の語彙を少し一緒に勉強しましょう。Let's study a little bit of the vocabulary that is used in this chapter. 説 explanation or theory. で知られる to be known as. レンコン lotus root. 混ぜ込む to use or to mix. 麺 is noodles. ニンニク is garlic. 生姜 is ginger. 薬味 is spice. 超実 is to be faithful or true. 再現 is to reappear or have revival. ちなみに is in this way or in this manner. よし、読みましょう。水戸黄門が食べたラーメンがある。There's ramen that 水戸黄門 ate? Who's 水戸黄門300年ほど前、日本で初めてラーメンを食べたのは水戸黄門で知られる徳川光圀だという説があるんだ。There's a theory that about 300 years ago, the first ramen eaten in Japan was by 水戸黄門, known as 徳川光圀。その時、光圀が食べたラーメンはレンコンの粉を混ぜ込んだ麺にニンニク、生姜など5つの薬味が乗ったもの。So at the time that Mitsukuni ate this ramen, ramen used lotus root flour and had garlic and ginger among its 5 different spices. 実はこのラーメン、茨城県水戸市のいくつかの店で食べることができる。Actually, this ramen could be eaten at a number of stores or restaurants in Mito City. それが水戸藩ラーメンだ。It was the Mito clan ramen. 光圀が食べたとされるラーメンを忠実の再現したもので、30年ほど前から販売されている。The ramen said to have been eaten by Mitsukuni was one faithfully reproduced that had been sold about 30 years before. ちなみに、ラーメンは江戸時代より前、室町時代に初めて食べられたという説が最近出てきたよ。In this way, ramen from before the Edo period was first able to be eaten during the Muromachi period and has emerged as a recent theory. 徳川光圀は餃子や黒豆納豆も日本で初めて食べた人物だとか。徳川光圀 is also the first person to have eaten gyoza and black soybean natto in Japan, among other things. 茨城県の基本の城 Things to know about Ibaraki. The capital is Mito. 面積は6097平方キロメートル。Area is 6,097 square kilometers. 人口は284万人。Population is 2,840,000 people. 人口密度は1平方キロメートルあたり466人。Population density is 466 people per square kilometer. 皆さん、ありがとうございました。いつも見てるの友達と新しい人にも誰でもここまで見たの人に本当にありがとうございました。Oh, thank you. Thank you to all my friends who always watch, to people who are new, who just found these videos, to anybody who has made it to this point in this video. Thank you so much for watching. You amaze me. And your attention span also amazes me. この本の文は終わりました。We have finished the first section of this book. 次はもう面白そうから、一緒にも読みましょう。The next section also looks very interesting, so let's continue to read it together. でも、私はちょっとこの本の休み、他の本を読みたいから、多分少しパウズが、あるかもしれないね。So I might be taking a break from reading just this book. There's another book I've wanted to read. So I might switch to that for a little bit. But we'll definitely come back to this book. Absolutely. I just want to get ahead with some translating and maybe work on a different style. If I'm going on and on and on. まだ決めなかった. I haven't decided yet. でも決め手はいつも覚えているのことは物語を読んで物語を語って物語を楽しんでくださいね。However, I have decided to always remember the saying, read stories, tell stories, and enjoy stories. Bye! So the internet is telling me that Mito Komen, better known as Tokugawa Mitsukuni, is famous for having retired after being the second lord of the Mito clan during the Edo period, so we're talking, post 1600s. Who's known for traveling all throughout Japan, displaying benevolent actions and promoting good governorship. So stories and art and literature about him are all throughout Japanese culture, and his traveling and doing interesting things has been serialized in many different ways and stories as well. And the particular image of him with the yellow hat and the robes and being a quirky kind of good old grandpa character is what he's really seen for in Japanese culture now. So it's all about the learning, folks. We're here for the learning. Okay. Had to explain that in some way, shape, or form, because それが薄げるんだ. It's a long sentence. Air flip. Minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. Whoa, that's a little strong. Let's dial it back just a little bit.